Hello, fifth graders, and welcome back to Personal Narrative. We are on day number 4. As always, you will click here to watch the video of the lesson. Make sure you do that each and every time. Next, you're going to click the link here to create your Google slide or to go to your Google slide. It'll prompt you to make a copy. You'll make a copy. This will be your own work. Let's see. The next piece is remember that you can change your font if you want to. Don't spend a lot of time doing that. A little bit of time is fine. Just a minute or two. You should already maybe know what kind of font you want. Make sure that it is something that you can easily read. You're going to highlight wherever it says add text here and start talking or typing, sorry. Today what we're going to talk about is small moments. So we had written some down previously. And this one, you're just going to pick one of those that you wrote down and you are going to kind of work through it. If you finish this really quickly and you want to do multiple small moments, you can go and make more copies and you can name this like day 4 number 1, day 4 number 2, and or even day 4 and name your small moment, whatever that is. So my small moment that I'm going to put here is getting a puppy. Okay, then you're going to talk about who was there. I need to delete my text that's already here. I was there. Let's see. I don't think I need to put I. I'm going to put me. I'm going to put Jeremiah, who is my husband. I'm going to put Oli, who most of you know is my son. I'm going to add someone called Sharon, and she was the foster mom to my puppy. My puppy is a rescue, so that means she came to them without a home and then stayed with this woman until we adopted her. Where was I? I was at Sharon's house in Stacy, Minnesota. I don't remember the exact date. I'd have to look that up, but I do know it was a Wednesday evening, and it was before Thanksgiving. Okay, now this part is what happened. You'll see there's 5 boxes here. You might need more than that, but you're just gonna generally put down kind of your memories and thoughts of what happened. And it doesn't have to be in any particular order. Or, I mean, not in any particular. It doesn't have to be in complete sentences or in a lot of detail, because we'll break it down into more detail in future lessons. But it needs to be in kind of the order that it happened as you're thinking about it. So I'm going to say my first box is going to have a couple of thoughts. We were looking for a dog to adopt. Found the one we wanted online. Online, okay? Then here I'm going to say we got to meet her we played and cuddled with her. And the next one is we went back to get her. We brought her home. And I think in my last box, I'm going to put, she made herself at home. Okay. So if you notice, I did not put a lot of detail like we brought her home or she made herself at home. What do I mean by she made herself at home? Well, in my next one, I will put in more detail how that was. What was she doing when we brought her into the house? What did bringing her home look like? So if you notice, it kind of just started out like what was happening and then where we ended up. As I write, I might not use all of this. I might get rid of this, or maybe this is just one sentence and most of it is taking place in my fourth and fifth idea here. It's gonna look a little bit different for everybody, kind of how they're writing and what their story is with the amount of details that they're putting in here versus what will come out when we start actually breaking it down. And you'll start to see that even though I have this little thought here about she made herself at home, this could turn into quite a lot of writing. So don't worry about putting too much in these boxes. You want just enough that you'll remember it. If I go back to this in a week and I see we went back to get her, I want to know what that meant. So you need to put enough in here that makes sense to you. So when you go back to write, you know what you were thinking at the time when you were thinking about your story. If you have any questions on how to do this, make sure you ask Miss Square Eye. And like I said, if you do this getting a puppy one, this is my example, but maybe you got a puppy too. But you do one small moment and you do it real quick and you think, oh, I have other small moments from the list I made previously. You could do more of these for those. And that way, when you start writing your personal narrative, you have more than one to kind of choose from that you're carrying along in the process. I hope that you have fun writing this. I will be looking forward to reading them. Have a great day. Bye.